Hey guys, welcome to the YouTube video. Been a while since I've done one of these, and I've been doing a lot of YouTube shorts recently, but I finally decided to do a video because this is worth doing a video on. And it's the first time I've ever made one of these, so let me know in the comments what you think. And a little backstory on why I made this particular knife. And of course, those who know me know I'm a knife collector. I love collecting knives of various kinds from various countries, not just strictly American. I would love to get some other ones from other countries. And another one that I recently learned a little bit about was from a video I watched of a guy who did a video like something along the lines of, knives of the Wild West that you may have never heard of. And one of the things he talked about, and if I butcher this name, I apologize in advance, that is the Spanish Navajo knives. They were carried by both Mexicans, Spanish, and even Italians. And pretty much what they were was a large folding knife, roughly about that long or even larger. And they normally were two different designs. There was the ratcheting lock, which means it makes a click, click, click till it opens. And then there's the ones that are pretty much large slip joints. And I'd always wanted one of those. I could never afford to get one myself. I wanted to get a replica, but even the replicas are expensive. So after a bunch of efforts, I finally actually made my very own version. And pretty much this one I modeled after the large slip joint. So it's got a spring all the way around here. Now sadly it doesn't snap open, which is fine with me. Again, this thing turned out gorgeous. And the process of making this was not easy. My first attempt failed pretty bad because the spring would not cooperate. And eventually, after a lot of tooling, filing, I finally got the spring to work the way I wanted. And I made the handles out of brass that I found at a local dump yard. And my mother kindly actually gave me these silver parts that came off an old belt. And I pinned it all together with aluminum and steel. And there's washers on the inside and the outside, so it adds more durability. And it's really stiff. And I like how you could even fling it out like that. Beautiful. And I decided to go with a Bowie knife style blade because that's what a lot of them would have had. But again, I love how that turned out. This one I'm going to be keeping for myself as the first prototype. I might make another one to sell, but this did take me a lot longer to make because making a folding knife is no different. Well, I wouldn't say no different. Is a lot harder than making a standard fixed blade because there's a lot of time, a lot of effort to make this work. It already has a very nice edge. The blade I actually made out of an old circular saw blade, and it's all pinned together with steel and aluminum. Beautiful. And I like how the spring wraps even around the butt of the handle so you can choke up. And I like how stiff it is, so that way you can't do this and it, closes on your fingers. And anyway, hope you guys enjoy the video. And as always, stay sharp. And it's always good to be back on the grinder.